Howdy everybody. How we doing? Happy Monday to you. It's an incredible day. And so happy that I could be with you today and that you allow me into your home. Welcome to my studio. We're going to have a great time today. I am so excited. We are going to sculpt the sun. First, I got to get my comfy shoes on. Oh, I had a great bike ride this morning. So beautiful out here in Arizona right now. The sun's out. It's just perfect. Perfect day to sculpt the sun. Comfy shoes. Oh wait, I've already got comfy shoes. Today I'm going to wear my awesome, what are these guys called?
Crocs.
Crocs. Yeah, my grandsons gave me these. Aren't these awesome? Gave them to me for my birthday, I think last year. They are so comfortable, and in the studio they're nice and spongy and really comfortable. So we're going to get right after it today. I want to mention that so far we've sculpted synergy, we've sculpted the statue of responsibility. These are different versions of Hudson, Emerson, and Talon, their statue of responsibility that they did last time. And we have just had so much fun. It's been so fun to just be with you and go over these projects and talk about what life is all about and how sculpting and art, how it dovetails into real life, and some of the life's lessons from it. And so today, I thought it would be so fun to sculpt this guy out here. Years ago, I wanted to do a sculpture and have it at the front of my studio so that every time when I go in my studio, it makes me smile. And so that was, I've always been a sun worshiper. I just love the sun, and it gives us life. It warms everything up in that. The mantra that I've always had is lifting the human spirit through sculpture. And so that lifts my spirit every time I see it. So we're gonna have some cool fun today. And guess what it involves? Just a little bit. These are some eggs from Lisa's chickens out there. And I'm going to tell you something that was really cool. When I was in college, I graduated with a Bachelor of Fine Arts from the University of Utah in '81. I had a professor. His name was Alvin Gittins. And you can start squishing up your clay because you want to get it soft. One thing he told us, he said, remember the egg in the head. And I thought, what the heck does that mean? Some of us, maybe of a older generation, maybe we've been called an egghead or something, right? That means you silly person or whatever. He said, remember the egg in the head. And we all looked at him like, well, what are you talking about? And so here's what we're talking about. A human figure, their head, if you notice, is in the basic shape of an egg, right? And he would always tell us, he said, see how it's rounded? It goes that shape. Look at our faces, how it does that, right? Goes back here, our noses stick out, and then it goes in. And he said, whenever you're sculpting eyeballs, remember that they are on a curve like that. So like our eyeballs aren't headlights like on a car. They actually go like that, right? And so remember the egg in the head. So we have basically a human head in our sun, right? I wanted to make it so that people could relate to the sun and really smile at it. And that's why I put such a big smile on it. And so we're going to take our clay, and all of you at home, you're just going to make a ball. We're going to make an egg. So you roll it around, you get your, a lot of people are loving the Play-Doh. My awesome wife Lisa gave you the recipe for homemade Play-Doh, and it's made with flour and salt and what's that called? Cream of tartar. Mm-hmm. And what else is in that?
A little bit of water, about half of what's on the recipe that we posted.
Right. And this is really, really fun stuff, easy to make. So you at home, be making your egg, okay? Get your clay nice and put your energy into it. Last time we talked about when you're sculpting, you are putting your energy into the clay. And that's really cool. Everything is about energy. You know, rocks have energy, things that move have energy, and things that don't move have energy. Because those molecules, those protons, neutrons, electrons are all spinning around like crazy, right? And so we're just gonna make us a cool egg, which is pretty similar to a human head, right? And then what we're going to do, does everybody have your egg made? Keep working on it. Slow down here just a little bit so you can make your egg. See, we just got us an egg head. See, all of these different figures, I'm just thinking of them. That's all they are. They're just a egg with some eyes and a nose and a mouth put on there and a little bit of hair, right? So our hair is going to be the sun's rays coming out. It's going to be really cool. And hopefully you all have some toothpicks, because we're going to use those and stick in it to hold the sun's hair, the sun's rays coming out. Okay, so what we're going to do now, and a lot of you have popsicle sticks. Maybe some of you have a butter knife at home or something. I'm going to use this knife just because my clay is kind of hard. And I'm going to cut it in half, like that. See, so now I could actually make two suns if I wanted to. And now I've got basically my son's face there. And then what we would do, if you've got your Play-Doh at home or something, and you wanna put these sun's rays on it, all you'd have to do is stick your toothpicks in it like that. The main ones are 4 of them, like that. And those are the main rays. See, come over here and take a look again at our sun there, right? And then it has 4 more going that way. So if we wanted to, we could break our toothpicks in half, stick one there, another one there, and another one there, right? And then my sun, I've even put a couple in between there, and we can add that on later. But then, now that we've got that done, do you all have that done at home? It's mostly there, right? But we're gonna have really a lot of fun with the expression. That's what makes it neat. We've already got our egg shape, and so we don't need to worry about, you know, making the mouth stick out or the nose stick out more. It's already kind of there with your ball. So now remember, one of the favorite things we love to make with our clay, what is that? That would be our good old snake, right? So we'll take our clay, and you at home, you can do it on your table. That works really good. Just roll it and roll your hands over it, make some cool snake. And some of you might be using this clay that comes in different colors. That is really fun. Maybe today you're using the yellow clay, And then you could use a different color for the sunglasses or whatever. Okay, so here's our little snakes. And then we come over and we cut our snakes off to be the size. Just use your fingers if you want. Cut those off, and you can you could, if you want, just squish them on there. Like that, and then squish it around it. See, and look how well. And then you could make little curves in it. Like that. Right?
That's cool.
Grab another one. If you want to, you could, careful you don't poke yourself. But you could slide it down on there like that. So you just kind of squish that, and you can make the squiggles, because the sun's rays, when it's coming out from the sun, they move, you know, they vibrate a lot and that. And so we're kind of showing movement in our sculpture. So that's why these first ones, I've kind of made them so that they have that movement in them, right? So how's yours coming at home? Are you sticking some clay on there? I can't wait to see these. I know a lot of you are going to send me pictures, and this morning on my Facebook I had fun going through some of the pictures that you sent. It's right on the opening page of my Facebook, and some of them are on there. So okay, and then we can just kind of keep adding some more of these little sun's rays on there. It's pretty fun sun. Lisa, thank you. You are doing a wonderful job
You're welcome, love.
of handling our camera here. We are, just for everybody's information, we've ordered one of those things that
Yay.
you
Stabilizer.
Yeah, stabilizer. You put your camera in it, and then you just go on, and then it's perfectly still. So we've got that. It probably will be in the mail. Now the next one that we are going to do is Wednesday, and we're going to have fun, and it's going to be another ball that we're going to make. And while everybody's working on their sun, I'm going to give you a little preview. Come over here. Look at these balls. That's how we started out. It was just a rolled up ball of clay, and bam, they ended up being some animals. And probably a couple of my most popular pieces are I call them the puffed up princes, and I did a female also called the puffed up princess, and it's just rolling up a ball of clay and then adding the eyeballs and a fun smile, and they are just really, really fun to make. So next time we're going to do that on Wednesday. Okay, so how's your son coming? Not your daughter, but your son. Got people calling us wanting to go, okay, what time is that thing again?
It's actually your gallery, one of your galleries.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so now we get to do the fun stuff. We are going to put our smile on there. So, and it's really easy. All you do, because remember you've got a curve already on there. You're going to take your awesome popsicle stick, and you're just going to carve a smile in there. Just like that. How easy is that? And then we're going to take the deal and carve that in there like that. We're going to push it in there a little bit there, push it in a little bit there. Maybe we'll take out just a little bit right there so that we can have space for the teeth to be in there, right? So see how we carve that out? And then some of that clay we can take and maybe use for part of the nose. So we'll grab a little bit more clay here. We'll stick him a cool nose on there. Okay, how's that?
That's awesome.
Then we could take some clay and add for the cheeks, right? Because everybody's kind of, got some cool cheeks out there. So let's grab a little bit of clay in our fingers and add some fun cheekage on there. How's that? Grab a little bit more here. Stick another cheek over there. Right. Okay, now the sun. How you doing at home? Everybody getting that? Now also with your smile there, you could take your toothpick or your popsicle stick and maybe make some teeth like that in it. Okay. Press it down just a little bit, soften it. You could do a little swipe there to make more teeth there.
Cool.
See, and then you could also, if you wanted to, you could roll up another little snake, and you could add it there, and you could make its lips, make this guy's lips come out a little bit more, right? Soften those teeth a little bit. Then we could grab another little piece of clay. We could stick that up there, press it in a little bit, make his lips, is it a male sun or a female sun? I don't know. Okay, we got that. Kind of sticking out there a little bit, balance it out, maybe poke this in a little bit more, make the smile a little bit more prominent. How's that? Maybe make a little line right there. That little smile wrinkle that we all have. You notice when we smile like that, there's always a kind of a wrinkle out there. Okay, so now we're coming along pretty good. Now our son here, he's got some sunglasses on, right? That's because it's so dang bright out there. But first of all, we got to sculpt some eyes. So let's just go ahead and take our popsicle stick and press in some eyeballs. See how they just show right up? Now let me explain something that's really cool about clay. We're actually sculpting light. So in order to make things show up, you want to have a shadow, right? With an oil paint or with a painting, you use a black color or a darker color to show the shadows. With sculpting, we're actually creating shadows, so we're sculpting light. And so the highlights on the nose are what make it stick out, and the shadows in the eyes are what make it recede. So we do that, and we can scoop a little bit out of there if we want. Scoop a little bit more out of there if we want. And there's a couple of eyeballs. We can take our toothpick our popsicle stick, maybe press in there a little bit more. There's eyeballs, right? You could take a toothpick if you wanted and kind of make a deeper shadow like that. And there you got the pupil, right?
That's unreal.
So there's our basic guy. He's kind of looking like this, right? Oh my gosh, look at his cool nostrils. We got to make a nice shadow there for the nostrils. So let's go ahead maybe and get our toothpick and make some nostrils there.
I'll bet the little Price boys are loving that part.
You bet. There we go. That looks a little better, doesn't it? See, and then if you want, now my son, he's got pretty wide nostril flare there, so I can add some clay there. Grab me a little ball of clay, stick on the side there. There, now he's got a cool nostril flare. See, that's fun, huh? Now also what we might want to do on our son, maybe we want to have some eyebrows. So we just take another little wad of clay Grab a little piece there. Stick on there right above his eyeball. Press it in a little bit. Now he's got some eyebrows there, right? I want him to smile just a little bit more, so I'm gonna press that up a little more there. Press that up a little bit more there. There, now we're getting him. Now we're getting him just a little more smiley. And then it's up to you whether you want to make some sunglasses or not. It's kind of fun to do that. We'll sit him right here so we can see about what size we're going to make the sunglasses. We'll grab us a little piece of clay like that and squish it like that, right? Grab us another little piece of clay, roll it around, squish it with our finger, and then maybe stick them together like that. This one's a little bigger. There, basically we have a pair of sunglasses, right? It's just two pieces of clay squished together. And then we can stick them right there. Boom. Now he's got his sunglasses on. And then if we want to put the things on the side, right? So glasses, once again, they've just, we're just copying what's already been made. I've got those little side things on there. And so we'll go ahead and maybe get us a little piece of clay like that and stick on there to hold those sunglasses up on him or her, whatever it is. Roll it around a little bit. Pull that down a little bit. There we go. Okay, now our son has his glasses. Now, one thing that's kind of interesting where I don't have a shadow in the glasses, because see, on this big sun that I made that's out on my studio, I painted it black, and so it looks like they're glasses, right? On this one here, because we don't have a shadow there, it kind of makes him look blind, doesn't it? And see where we've got, when we take his sunglasses off, there's his eyeballs there, and then you can see that he does have his eyeballs. So maybe some of you that have the black clay, some of you send me pictures of maybe if you've sculpted it in the yellow clay or a different colored clay, and then if you have a darker color for the glasses, maybe send me that. So basically, I think we're done. I think we got it there. Were we about 30 minutes? I can't.
Not sure.
Not sure. Friday, when we did it, I typically want to do it about half an hour. We went for a whole hour. We just got into it, and it was so fun. But
do you want to show him the picture of the big one?
Let's see. Oh, yeah. The big one.
The big sun outside?
Yeah. Let's go outside and take a look at that. Come on, guys.
The one you love so much.
Yes, exactly. See, there it is right up there. And so this one here, kind of looks like it, huh?
Yeah.
And
it's amazing.
I just can't wait to see what you've all sculpted. Send me pictures. Once again, I would like to remind you to go to my YouTube site. It's called Gary Lee Price Studios. Since I asked just like 1 or 2 times, I've got 30 more subscribers. I'm up to, I think I'm 98. When I started out, I was 60 something. So I really appreciate it. My goal is to get to 1,000.
And why?
And then when we're streaming this live, it'll also go onto YouTube. But what's really cool is then you can take the YouTube channel and have it on your big screen. So you can put it on your TV really, really easily. And then you can sit in your front room and we can go through the sculpture sessions and you can watch them at your leisure whenever you want. I'm going to be doing lots and lots of them. So if you could get people to subscribe to that channel, I've heard that it's really easy. You just go to Gary Lee Price Studios on YouTube and push subscribe. That's all it is. You push one little button, I believe. So anyway, hope you all have an incredible day. And Wednesday, we are going to be sculpting round frogs, and we can turn them into any animal we want. Could be a cat, a dog, a frog, whatever. And oh, you gotta come. Gotta show you one more thing. One more thing I'm really excited about. We'll sit our son right here. Wipe my hands off a little bit. And over here, Lisa, if you want to come over for a second. I had some t-shirts printed up a little while back with the puffed up prints on it. It was really, really fun to do. We've got hundreds of them all over the country. And on the very back here,
Best part.
we put lifting the human spirit one frog at a time.
I love it.
And so I haven't figured out yet, but I want to be able to give some of these away and put them out there. I also want to be able to, maybe we'll have something where the number 500 or something on the YouTube thing gets one of the free frogs, one of the small porcelains or something, and a couple of t-shirts or something. But I just want to make it fun, make you realize that sculpture is fun. It's a great activity for the whole family, and it's something to do in these crazy times. You know, we are going to get through this. These times are challenging, and it's forced us to all perhaps come together. And while we are together, let's just have a lot of fun. So thank you very much, and have an incredible day.